Ahoy there pirates, Captain Bird's at your service. Welcome to the channel and my first video. Without excessive blabbering, let's get into the video. Season 17 was a tough time for many pirates, and this was no exception for me. Why, you may ask? Season 17 meant the arrival of the Smugglers League, and along with them, the Smuggler's Message in a bottle. This bottle of misery has been the bane of many pirates for the duration of Season 17, as it is the most commonly spawned message in a bottle quest found washed up on shorelines and in flotsam out in the ocean. This was no exception to me, as I had the bright idea of starting my Seeker of the Sea commendation right as Season 17 launched, and this proved to be difficult right off the bat. The Seeker of the Sea commendation is part of the Sunken Kingdom commendation set in the Adventures at Sea category, formerly known as the Bildrats. This commendation requires you to sell 30 Breaths of the Sea treasures. The Breath of the Sea can only be found from completing the Coral Message in a Bottle quest, Secret of the Sea, or Legendary Voyages of the Luck. Like all bottle quests, Coral Messages in a Bottle can be found washed up on any shoreline on large and small islands, and in the treasure vaults of Dark Sea Fort raid voyages, which are only available through promotions or events. So I thought to myself, how hard would it actually be to complete this commendation in Season 17, as I had only sold around 3 to 4 out of 30 Breaths of the Sea prior to the launch of Season 17. But before we get any further, I want to address the mermaid in the ocean. What even are Breaths of the Sea? This was something that I wanted to know prior to completing this commendation, and after some research, I've discovered that these are actually kind of insane. The Breaths of the Sea are effectively liquidized mermaid gems. Some sources say that their liquid form is their original state before solidifying and becoming a mermaid gem. This would explain why they are so rare. Once the Breath of the Sea has been turned into a mermaid gem, they are used to trap pirates in the mermaid statues, and after some time, they become what we now know as ocean crawlers. The Ruby Breath of the Sea turn pirates into large, crab-like ocean crawlers. The Sapphire Breath of the Sea turns pirates into the electric eel whip ocean crawlers. And the Emerald Breath of the Sea turns pirates into the toxic clamhead ocean crawlers. I find this to be really interesting, and it makes the treasure feel more valuable from a lore and story standpoint, which is something I'm very invested in. So, with all the yapping out of the way, let's get into the gameplay. Our journey begins when I begun watching L8dyhysteria's videos, which is what inspired me to get stuck into some of the long-term finicky commendations in the first place. I really enjoyed her content and decided to join her Discord server and one of her streams. It was in this stream that I fully committed to the Seeker of the Sea commendation. In the Twitch chat, I had been discussing with other pirates how difficult it had been to find Coral Messages in the Bottle during Season 17, and not even 5 minutes later, this happened.
Oh, we were just talking about these. Look at this. Birds, you want this?
Look at it.
Sucks.
Look at it.
Oh, that's terrible. You just gave it.
Birds, if you'll find us a burning blade, we'll give you this. We'll do it. 1-for-1 swap right now.
Yeah, swap. I'll pick it up. Go find me a burning blade. Oh, and it's Ancient Tears. It's such a good one.
Oh no.
I feel so toxic. I'm so sorry.
Very toxic.
Find me a burning blade and you can have it. Actually, that's like, I'm so serious. Like, find us a burning blade. How many more Breaths of the Sea do you need? I know you've been on the hunt for these for a while. You need 20? You need 20? Oof, that's rough. Yeah, I would say my advice that you didn't ask for. Are you ready for some unsolicited advice? Like, prepare your body.
It's right here.
What is?
The Shrine of Ancient Tears.
Yeah. And this one is super easy to get, too.
Let's just do it, and
Okay.
you can take my spot.
Oh, really? Okay.
Easy.
We'll do it.
Yeah. Let's do it.
We're doing it.
Stick around.
Yeah, don't go anywhere.
Don't
Help and
go
chat
anywhere.
with commendations today.
That's right.
Don't say I never did anything for you. Easiest one to get. Wait, how do I get back up? Crap. Birds are saying my precious. Oh gosh. How do we get out of here? Let me out. Let me out. Boom. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
That's for you.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Okay. Into my pocket. Yeah.
Look at this! Look at birds! Yeah, no, not at all. Oh, I can, yeah! I don't think chat can, but I can hear you. It's on the bowsprit right here. Oh, I'm so sorry. So yeah, oh my gosh, yeah. I just saw you rubber band in front of my face. So now you only need 19. Nice. All right, well, I'm glad that coral message in a bottle didn't go to waste. Okay, bye.
From then on, I had 19 breaths of the sea left to sell. How hard could it possibly be? The next day, I sailed into the Devil's Roar because I took Lady's advice and decided to knock out some voyage quests at the same time. If I came across a coral message in a bottle, that was a bonus, because sailing hours and hours finding no coral bottles was just not an option in this season. I found my next bottle while completing an Ashen Followers of the Flame voyage in the Devil's Roar. This bottle led me to the Shrine of Tribute in the Ancient Isles. This is probably the longest and most time-consuming of the shrines, as it requires you to position 3 mermaid statues in an enormous underground maze. Then you get the final mermaid statue to let off the trumpet, and only then can you access the Breath of the Sea. Before long, I was off to sell. The wind wouldn't come for free though, as I had to fight off a pesky skeleton sloop. And to make things even more unfortunate, there was already another crew at Plunder Outpost, and I did not want to risk losing my Breath of the Sea, so I ran with my tail between my legs all the way to Ancient Spire's outpost. And just like that, another one sold. And my horizons kept looking brighter as my friends Karen and Albino donated their brig, and I was able to knock off not 1 but 2 Breath of the Sea in my next session. And I made use of the official Sea of Thieves Discord servers looking for crew channel, and I was able to knock off another 2 Breath of the Sea for my commendation. One of my crewmates from Lady Hysteria's Discord server helped me get another 2 Breath of the Sea, so I was making a lot of great progress. Until I hit a slump. I hadn't seen any coral messages in a bottle for days, so I just kept doing Reaper's Rising voyages, and if I found one that was a bonus, but there were none in sight. That all changed with the arrival of Season 18, and along with it, the Treasures for Hope charity event, which had 3 Raid on a Dark Fortress voyages included in the rewards for donating. Along with the arrival of Season 18, the spawn rate of emergent Smuggler's loot and bottle voyages were greatly increased, which meant increased spawn rates for the coral messages in the bottles. This was not an opportunity to miss, so I got my good friends Book and Zen together, and we dove to the Dark Sea Fortress. And after completing numerous waves of phantom fleets and phantoms at the fortress, we were able to unlock the treasure vault containing the coral messages in a bottle, which led us to the Shrine of the Hungering. And after making a quick stop at Mermaid's Hideaway and encountering some interesting bugs, we made our way to the shrine. The Shrine of the Hungering is definitely one of my least favorite shrines, as it requires you to defeat multiple waves of sharks which jump scare you and can easily kill you if not properly prepared, like I was in this clip. But after defeating the sharks and securing the Breath of the Sea, we made our way to Galleon's Grave Outpost to sell it. This had me at 19 out of 30 Breath of the Sea treasures sold. The next day, another friend from Lady's server invited me to their crew, and we were able to find and sell yet another Breath of the Sea. The next days were quiet after that, but I finally found another coral message in a bottle washed up at Reaper's hideout, and I must say it felt really good finally finding another one washed ashore. And at the Shrine of the Coral Tomb, I was able to find my 21st Breath of the Sea with my brother who I regularly play with. My 22nd Breath of the Sea was found yet again at the Shrine of Tribute, and the 23rd Breath of the Sea was at the Shrine of Flooded Embrace. I really like this shrine because the pedestal can be found just below the entrance to the shrine, and it doesn't require too much problem solving. And after a quick stop to sell it at Port Merrick, Kooky and I tackled some of our legendary voyages of luck, and we were able to pick up 4 more Breath of the Sea, leaving me at 27 out of 30 Breath of the Sea treasures sold. We also managed to get our hands on the elusive Box of Wondrous Secrets, which was a valuable bonus. Remember how I used one of my raid on the Dark Fortress voyages earlier? Well, I still had some left, which is a perfect and action-packed way to finish off the commendation. It took me roughly 28 minutes to complete, and I must say it was a great battle. And once the final wave was completed, I claimed my reward and set off to the Treasury of Lost Ancients. And after completing waves of sirens, ocean crawlers, and gunpowder coral skeletons, I claimed my 28th Breath of the Sea treasure. The next day, me and Book set off to complete another Dark Fortress raid, hoping to find the second to last coral message in a bottle I would need. And during the heat of battle, I was able to find my second to last coral message in a bottle in a pile of flotsam out in the ocean. And yet again, after defeating the Phantom Jailer, we were able to open the treasury and get our hands on the final bottle. The first secret of the sea quest took us to the Shrine of Flooded Embrace, which was a huge sigh of relief. And after a quick shark jump scare, we made our way to the outpost, sold the 29th Breath of the Sea, and headed out to the Treasury of the Secret Wilds. And just like that, my 30th Breath of the Sea was finally in my hands. If this commendation has taught me anything, it's patience. Not all commendations in the Sea of Thieves are meant to be earned in just 1 or 2 sessions. Some can take months, or even over a year, and ones like this are definitely best completed with friends, and alongside easier commendations as well. It's all about balance. This commendation was definitely rewarding, as I was awarded the Seeker of the Sea and Marauder of the Sunken Kingdom commendations. These unlocked the capstan and wheel of Sunken Sorrow for purchase, which finally completed my set. I must say, this is such a beautiful ship set, and yeah, I know what everyone thinks of these cannons, and all I can say is, skill issue. I probably deserved that. Thanks for watching, everyone, and if you would like to see more Sea of Thieves content from me in the near future, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because this encourages me to keep posting. And as always, fair winds and smooth sailing to all of you. Farewell, mateys.